Hi, I'm Dr. Dyan Haspel-Johnson, and it is time for Weekly Sleep Tip. So I want to talk a little bit about something that's commonly done in hypnotic inductions, which means putting people into hypnosis or self-hypnosis, and that is the concept of counting. Now, some of the time in my Deep and Easy Sleep Self-Hypnosis packages, which are the downloadable packages for teaching people self-hypnosis for sleep. You can get those on my website, which is just www.drdyan.com. It's DRDYAN.com. In some of those, I actually use this concept of counting, but a lot of people are very interested in it. And some people who know something about hypnosis have a sense that a lot of times, a lot of hypnotists use counting. A lot of times it might be counting to 10 or something like that. And it's part of a way to deepen and take you on a path. So I want to talk to you a little bit about how to use that. Now, I actually often don't use it. I only use it sometimes and for specific reasons. So probably I would say most of the time when I'm doing hypnosis with people or making people self-hypnosis recordings that are personalized, I usually actually don't use it unless there's a reason. But I do find that it can be very helpful, particularly when you're learning self-hypnosis, to use this technique, because it's really simple and because it can be deepening and it can lead you to a place of calm and intention. So I want to just talk to you a little bit about it. So the reason for it is that with the count, it kind of builds things. There's a progression there, of course, right? And so if you put yourself into a relaxed state and you start to relax your body and just focus on your own words, you can just tell yourself that you're going to focus on this count. And with each count, you're going to become more and more comfortably relaxed. Now, I always like to embed, meaning put, there attached to everything so that it's the only way it can go. Suggestions for calm and comfort and safety. So in the recordings, there's in the Deep and Easy Sleep Self-Hypnosis package that you can download to learn if you want to learn self-hypnosis for sleep. I have 7 audios, and in those audios, I'm very, very careful to always put in a lot of suggestions for protection, for safety, for only experiencing what's safe and comfortable for you, where you have the ability to shift your attention if you need to come out of self-hypnosis, to take care of yourself and your environment and respond as you need to. And so those are things just to kind of keep in mind. And that would naturally happen for you anyway, particularly if you say to yourself something like, and I'm just going to count to myself now, like let's say you're lying in bed. I'm going to count now from 1 to 10. And with each count, I'm going to become more and more comfortably relaxed, safe and secure. So you can tell yourself what you'd like to have happen. And then that leads the mind in that direction. So what I sometimes like to do is, particularly when it comes to sleep, I like to focus on 4. Why? Because there are 4 stages of sleep in a healthy sleep cycle for everyone, ideally. So in sleep architecture, which is what happens in the brain when we're sleeping, we go from REM, which is rapid eye movement, right, which is where we have dreams, to non-REM, which is non-rapid eye movement, where we're in a more of a resting state. And we do that 4 times. Each time we do that, cycling through REM and non-REM, then REM and non-REM, REM and non-REM, REM and non-REM, then we start the whole thing all over again. Each time we do that, the brain waves become a little bit slower and different things happen in each of those stages. So it's important to go through all of them. And so if you'll notice, if you get the Deep and Easy Sleep Self-Hypnosis package, in those audios, you'll notice that a lot of times I focus on the 4 in the count. I don't do much with counting all the way to 10 actually, in most of those hypnoses, but I do a lot with 4. And that's because at an unconscious level, I'm delivering suggestions, and I'm teaching people to deliver suggestions to themselves that that remind the system to go through all of those cycles to get really good quality sleep. So you can do something with this, and you can play with this. That's why you notice that a lot of times, even in this space, when I make these videos, I do focus sometimes on like a 1, 2, 3, 4 kind of thing. And that is because of those sleep cycles. So as you count, you can do something like talk to yourself about being comfortable. 1, just relaxing. 2, twice as deep as a moment ago. Things like that. 3, and you can build on that. 4, more and more deeply relaxed. 5, feeling so safe, so secure, free to let go of worries and cares, things like that. And attached to each of the counts, something that you'd like to have happen in terms of very general, like relaxation, ease, melting away tension, things like that. And I think you might find this helpful and relaxing when you're practicing self-hypnosis, particularly for sleep. And then when you fall asleep, you know that when you wake up in the morning, you'll feel relaxed and refreshed. You can tell yourself that. When I wake in the morning, I'll feel relaxed and refreshed, alert and rested. Things like that, okay? So let me know how it goes. Feel free to watch some videos on my website or go to the link in my profile where you can download some free materials that actually talk a little more about self-hypnosis and about sleep and sleep hygiene and how to sleep better. So I hope this helps. Okay, sweet dreams.